it's Lynn again with Little Foot Nursery. I am here with my reborn baby Vera. She's the Laila Asleep sculpt by Bountiful Baby. She's the Realborn Laila Asleep. And she was painted by myself. I painted her a couple of years ago for a contest for the Rose Doll Show. And she didn't place or anything like that, which is fine. It was just kind of fun to, enter and have that experience. And, kind of fun for people to, kind of see my work and things like that. So that was cool. But yeah, I am actually going to change her into this romper. Oops. There we go. And I wanted to talk about, just this is a question, especially for the artists that are out there. Do you enjoy your own work? And so the question is like, do you collect your own work? Like, do you paint for yourself or do you only paint for other people? And, I think for myself, like Vera is the only doll that I've like really kind of painted and kept to, with the intention for myself to keep. I mean, I'm not going to count the first like 5 babies I painted because a lot of those were kind of more boo-boo babies and whatnot. But yeah, she's really the doll that like I painted with the intention to keep. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and change her. And by the way, this romper I'm going to change her into from T Collection is a 0 to 3 month size, and she's really a true newborn, so this might be a little bit large on her, but we'll see. Yeah, but I wanted to kind of get you guys' thoughts. I mean, I think there are some artists who just don't collect, period. And in that case, no, they would not, kind of keep their own work. Then there are other artists who do have some of their own work, and then they also collect from other artists. And then I think there are some artists who mostly paint for themselves. Like they don't really, paint to sell to other people. They mostly just paint for themselves. And I envy those who are, just such exceptional artists that, because like, for example, like if, you're Sylvia Esquerra or, Jackie, Jackie Kramer or, Alexa Calvo or, some of these artists who are the prototype artists, it's hard to top that, right? When you're talking about reborns. Although maybe you could collect from a fellow artist, or I wonder, these prototype artists, I don't think they really seem to collect. They seem to mostly paint for others. I could be totally wrong on that, but I like how cool would that be if like they were collectors and maybe instead. By the way, this is the reason I don't really love this is the cloth body, right? It shows through the back, but oh well. But yeah, I mean, I think it'd be so cool if they, kind of collected and maybe, I know sometimes artists like will do, I participated in a reborn swap where we each painted a baby for another artist and swapped them, and it was like a Christmas time swap. And guys, it was so much fun. I had such a blast. This swap was actually held by, oh my goodness, it's an organization I think called Cora, and I buy my air dry paints from, they are the Shea Air dry paints, and I buy them from reborningpaints.com. And anyway, there is a whole forum and some really lovely ladies on that forum. And by the way, I need to log in and check out what's going on. I have not signed in for so long. This is what I mean. I've just been like so out of touch a little bit lately. But anyway, we did a reborn swap, and we each painted a baby for another artist, and I have videos on this from, I think it was from like maybe 2 years ago or something like that. If you guys go back in my channel and look at the earlier videos. But yeah, we did a swap, and it was so much fun. I had such a blast. I mean, I did end up selling that baby on just because I think it's hard for me to like kind of keep like a surprise baby in my collection, unless it's just one that I just happen to just so fall in love with. But that baby was like so cute. I really did like him a lot. But he was a baldy, and I don't really do bald babies. I find that I kind of need to have hair on my babies. Just a personal preference. But oh my gosh, doesn't Vera look precious? She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, like I think she's like one of the favorite babies I've painted. So I really love her. And you know, and she will always stay with me because she was like my contest baby and everything like that. And she's just a sweetie. But yeah, I do like, I know like Wendy from Weeby Dolls. I know she has a lot of her own work, and you know her work is so wonderful, and she does like really adorable red hair on a lot of her dolls, and it's sort of like a signature thing when I think about Wendy and her work. But yeah, I mean, I do like wonder if like how many artists like really collect their own work, or collect it all for that matter. It'd be so interesting to see a poll, because I feel like more artists. I feel like the artists that I know, most of them don't seem to collect for themselves for the most part. I mean, no, that's not totally true. Maybe it's half half. I don't know. I was just trying to think. Like, I know Susan Gibbs collects for herself. Um, Jenny Lee, I think she keeps you know, some of her own work. I don't know if she collects from other people. Yeah, it'd just be really interesting to see. I know Noemi from Noe Art Dolls. I know she collects. Or you know, has, and again, maybe it's not like, I think there's different degrees of collecting. I think there, you might have like one or two dolls. There might be a few people who have just a small number, and then others who collect a lot and also paint a lot. um, but I know that, you know, the doll reborning, and you know, this art form is a livelihood, professional livelihood for a lot of people. So I think for them, you know, there are a lot that I think paint a doll, and they're like, they would love to keep that doll, but they need to sell the doll to earn money. You know, they can't keep everything that they paint. So I know this has been discussed a lot on, you know, some of the different forums, and you know, where artists will talk to each other, like, you know, they paint a doll, and they're like, oh my gosh, they just fall in love with how the doll turned out, and have a hard time letting that baby go. So I think that's a very real like emotion, and very common feeling to have when you're an artist. Anyway, I've been just thinking about kind of being an artist again. I mean, I'm doing a custom order right now. It's the Natalie sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and she has a little bit of a deeper skin tone. Her new mommy has requested her to have like a Hispanic, or sorry, like Hispanic skin tone. And so yeah, so it's a little bit, she's a little bit more tan, and I think she's turning out really cute so far. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy painting for other people, and I find painting itself to be therapeutic. I want to get kind of back more into it again. It's just time just seems so limited, and with the kids around 24/7, it's really hard to find time, because I really can't paint when they're awake, because my son, you know, he just gets really weird about me having all my painting supplies out, because it's the same table that he plays Legos on, and so it's just I kind of have to wait till he goes to sleep, or I have to do it early in the morning before he's up. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off, and Vera's going to say goodbye to you guys, and hope you have a wonderful day. We will see you on the next video. Take care.